RoyceRemix.
Oh, recording?
Scarfy.
Craysin.
Da, 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 da.
Every time, every single time.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah!
That was the exact same thing that we did last time
It is. That's why I
when
did
you
it.
were on the podcast, Craysin.
I like it.
That's
I
why
like
did
it.
I got that call back. Fucking left a voicemail. Call me back. And I called it back. Just now. This voicemail's for Rachel, you bitch ass. Why you taking me off the fucking schedule?
If you're gonna quote a meme, at least make sure that you know it. Welcome everybody to this week's episode.
Hits. Hello everybody. Oh my god.
Hello everybody. Welcome to this week's podcast. I'm Scarfy.
I'm Rolex.
And
I'm Craysin.
Hi.
And together we are lights, camera, action, cry. To quote the Queen Jenna Marbles from Crying in Every Single Mascara video. Lights, camera, action, cry.
Cry!
So today we're gonna cry, and this is our entire episode. There you go.
My eyes are sweating.
We're just gonna play the sound of Ralex crying on loop
That's the whole episode.
for the whole hour.
We just wanted to bring Craysin.
Thank you for being here,
to say
Craysin.
hey.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for having me. We'll see you later.
Oh, bless. Why do I look so red? Why am I so red?
I don't know.
I got.
I am
hold on.
too.
I'm going into my
today-
Elgato control center. Let's
We're
see.
we're just both really like blushing just because Craysin's here.
We're blushing brides.
I mean, the purple's really popping in your hair. So I mean,
That's true.
you know,
Purple is
Yeah.
pop. That's
it looks
better.
real good. Looks
Thank
real
you.
Good.
I appreciate that. That is very nice to hear. Because I don't
So
really
hopefully
dig the purple
I'll,
so much, but...
I'll get to the DMV in the next couple days here.
Oh yeah.
Cause yeah, I haven't told you, have I?
What are you doing?
I'm dyeing my hair.
Oh my God.
Yes. I saw that as a goal. I didn't know you hit it. That's so
We
exciting.
did. We had.
Nice.
I
What
didn't
color
think
are
we'd
you
hit
thinking?
5. I was gonna do it like the color, like of my logo, like that teal.
Ooh, teal.
Yeah.
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 That's gonna look cool. That's gonna be tight.
So I'll have cool hair too.
Hell
Like, you
yeah.
can see, like there's like a gray hair that reflects in there, dude. We gotta get rid of him. You know,
Ooh.
bam, dude. It's time for some color. You know.
Yeah. Start
Dude,
covering it up.
Ever since I shaved the sides of my head and the back of my head, I've been realizing just how many gray hairs I have because
Yeah.
it's just like it's genetic. I'm 23 and my mom went completely gray by the time she was like 25.
Dude, welcome to the world of the undercut. You know, you
Wow.
start discovering stuff about your head you didn't realize.
For example, its shape.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
I have a scar in the back of my head from when I was a kid on Disney Cruise. I got pushed into the pool on the boat, and I hit my head on a metal railing and split
my God.
back of my head open. I got a stuffed Simba, though, for free. So, but
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm
the
talking
That's your
time I
about.
got-
takeaway from this situation.
the first time
The
I got
stuffed
the
Simba.
the fade, though, my barber was cutting my hair, and he's like, You had a line of missing hair in the back of your head already, right? And I'm like, where roughly? And he like poked it on the back of my head. I was like, oh yeah, we're good there. We're good. Okay. He was like, cool. I wasn't sure if I like zoned out and I fucked up or not. And I'm like, no, you're good, dude. You're fine.
Dude, you had him on edge with that question.
I really did.
Which part of
I
my
love the
head?
fact-
He's all, oh shit, trick question.
Shit.
There's only one line. I don't know.
I love the fact that to the response of where he just went.
He just went.
He just points.
Point.
To
He just poked it. I was
Just
like,
like,
yeah.
poke.
All right, that's right. That's the right place for a missing bit of hair. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah, that line
actually,
right there.
Yeah. How else would you explain to the person where exactly that is without
Well, yeah,
actually
exactly.
Just, like,
It just makes
poking
more
them?
sense to just be like, right
Yeah.
It's
there,
like in the
roughly.
there.
I'm
back
like,
middle right of your head.
If you
Yes, back middle
separated
right,
your
okay.
head into quadrants like an Animal Crossing map, it would be
Oh my God.
in C4 roughly.
Or
C4?
maybe D4 also. It's a crossover. Really when we're thinking about it, it'd be like B3 into C4 and a little bit into D4 as well.
So to the
little bit
people who
into
are
G4.
drawing a topographical map of Ralix's head back at home, so just make sure that you got all of the letterings right.
Yeah,
Just in case
that's
you-
important.
It's just like you said it.
There
Mhm.
will be
Yeah,
a
exactly.
quiz. So,
Mm-hmm.
and if you
I've
don't
never
fail, you
seen
can't
it, but I can
continue the
confirm.
podcast. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's just
It
you
will
have to-
literally cut you out of its life.
exactly. Got all
Ralix,
set for
you
it.
Nip.
know what?
Cut.
You know what's wild?
What the
the
fact
last
that
time we
I shifted
all
my
saw-
lighting and it's beautiful.
Welcome to the podcast of three people who have ADHD. We're just having three completely separate conversations here.
It's true. It's true.
But what I was about to say is like the last time we three saw each other,
Mhm.
you didn't have dyed hair.
It's true. That's true.
So
That is very
It's
true.
been a hot
it's
minute
a really
since
drastic change.
we've hung out.
Me neither, actually.
Well-
I had blonde hair.
I guess if you're talking like physically
That's
in
very
person,
true.
saw each other, but also last time we were on webcam. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too, actually.
Yeah,
I completely forgot that you dyeing your hair was like a pretty recent event.
it feels very natural to me. Having colored hair
Yeah.
feels very natural. Not so much the purple. I don't think the purple suits me as well as the green did. I really liked the green.
I think I like both of them. I
I
just
really
feel
like the green. The purple looks good though.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The problem is now that it's growing out, it's getting really coppery, and I'm gonna turn into a ginger again. So
Mm.
But the thing is, I feel like the
Yeah, I feel that.
unnatural hair
Mm.
color looks kind of natural on you for some reason.
yeah,
You
No,
know
I
how
agree with that.
some people just it suits them to have colored hair no matter what color it is.
yeah, absolutely.
That's you basically, and me.
Okay,
That's true. That's true.
I'm
I'm excited
is very
to see
poorly dyed. because
Craysin with
there's,
blue. I'm excited
dude,
for that.
I'm a little nervous, dude. I haven't
gonna
like
be good.
bleached my hair since like 7th grade,
Whoa.
back in like
Dude, bleaching
2001.
sucks. Bleaching
Dude, you
sucks.
shaved
Yeah.
your entire head 2 months ago,
well,
and your
you know, I was,
your whole head of
I
hair
was
is
like a
back. So if
bean, you
anything
know?
goes wrong, just shave it off.
I'm still
yeah,
impressed.
but you know,
that
I would.
you're just like a full. You for
We're-
guys for
we're
those of you who
back.
don't know, Craysin fully took an electric razor to his whole dome, the whole kit and
Mhm.
caboodle, the whole egg. All right.
I had like 4 people tell me not to shave my eyebrows,
But
and I did.
but
it.
you got that beautiful emote out of it.
Yep.
Very true. That is very true. Because that is a bald emote.
It really do be. Oh
it
my
just
God.
is an egg with a face.
Well, it was just funny because like when I shaved off my eyebrows, like it was an electric shaver, right? So it was just like zoom, you know, they were gone. It was whatever, but like it still had that like bit of that like 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
So like most of my family didn't even know that my eyebrows were shaved off.
I don't understand that at all.
Oh.
How do you?
I went over to
how
my
do you
aunt's
live
house
with a person?
literally the next day, and I was like, we went to go pick something up or drop something. I don't even remember what it was, but like, she was like, "Oh my God, you're bald." She's like, "Your head's gonna get cold." I was like, "Yeah, you know, like we hit some big goals last night. I had to shave my beard and my eyebrows," and she like
Eyebrows.
looked at me and she's like, "Your eyebrows are gone too?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, hello, I'm
God.
bald here. Like, can you not see this? What's going on? It's just, dude. It was just. I was like, wow. Like, people don't pay attention to detail. I feel like it's really bad.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
feel like it's just one of those things where like your brain just auto fills it in pretty much. So it's like, oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
normal,
sometimes.
right?
But also,
Oh,
it
he has
kind of
eyebrows?
baffles
No.
me. It kind of baffles me the
There's
fact
no
that people
eyebrows
who
here.
had like an image of you, of your face in their head for like years, and then you show up with like eyebrows are a pretty key feature on the face. How
See,
do you
okay.
not notice those?
You say that,
One
but I
would
don't think
think,
I
right?
notice eyebrows ever. I don't ever look at. Now I am.
That's because you're used to
But-
seeing them there.
I'll be honest
which
with
is my
you.
argument, which is like if they're gone, you should notice because it's like it's something that you're used to seeing on every person's face, and it's gone. It should be jarring. like it should be,
I feel
especially
you.
with in Craysin's case where you have dark bushy eyebrows. How the fuck did he not notice that they were gone?
I don't know. It's I don't know. I've always had that like eye for like detail, kind of like certain things. I'll be like, because I'll notice you got a unibrow. I'll see that shit across the room. Don't ask me why, but I'll see that shit.
Eagle
like, right
eye
now,
for
I
for
see like right
unibrows.
there. I got like 4 right there, and I'm like, man, I need to pluck those things, dude. It's getting. I'm like,
I mean, same.
don't mind me. I'm just critiquing my own unibrow on the podcast. You know, it's just
My Jewish heritage is coming in. Hairs growing everywhere.
I understand that one.
Chris Mel O.
No, I don't really like. I don't think about eyebrows ever. Literally ever. I don't think I've ever like seen someone really attractive and been like, oh yeah, look at the eyebrows on them. Woo, woo.
I mean, unless
Take
you're
those for a
doing something.
spin.
I mean, unless you're doing something to the eyebrows, why would you ever think?
Well,
about
yeah, exactly. But it's just one of those things where it's like I wouldn't be surprised that anybody would miss that, like miss that somebody shaved their eyebrows, because it's like, how often are you looking at somebody's eyebrows? You're really more like, if you're looking at them, you're looking at them in the eye, or if you're weak, you look beyond their eyes.
You're weak.
Okay, so growing up, sorry, I'm pivoting here. Growing up, I was like a super shy, awkward person, all right? And then at some point, I think it was when I lived in Morocco and I had to do a lot of haggling for buying stuff at markets. I learned that if you just stare somebody in the eye for long enough, they'll give you what you want. So I don't break eye contact now at all. When I'm in person and we're talking, unless it's super clear that you're uncomfortable and I'm not trying to get something out of you, I won't break eye contact. Scarfy.
Yeah, neither will Scarfy. All right, we're looking the other way now. But I mean,
I was just
people
doing
have some
staring
unique
contest.
eyebrows out there.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
But okay, can I just say one thing really quickly? I like how you said, "Sorry, I'm pivoting" when we're talking about eyebrows.
Yeah, but I pivoted to eye contact. So it's like,
Well, I mean, yeah, but like you said, "Sorry" to pivot here as if we're talking about anything important.
I mean,
like we're just talking about.
when I say like,
eyebrow-
sorry, I'm gonna pivot, it's because it's like, I don't know if you have anything else you want to share, and I'm giving you that option to say, oh, I was gonna say something, and go, oh, okay, that's fine, let's stick here just for a second, then I'll say my thing,
I mean,
and then
okay,
inevitably
that
I
makes
will
sense.
forget my thing, and I'll go, oh, move on. I don't know.
That's a good response to somebody cutting you
All
off.
right.
That's
like
definitely a
a
noise
bear,
of
like,
it's gonna garner attention.
Oh.
That now it's the Weird Noises podcast. Welcome, everyone. Weird Noises podcast. I can just leave. You can just like record a bunch of samples of me, and you can just talk to yourself. Talk to yourself.
That's a good
All
one.
the talking.
I'm really happy about that one.
I just went to laugh, but I was also annoyed, so it just kind of didn't happen. I didn't laugh. It just looked like I laughed, but I didn't.
Oh, bless.
We're having a great time here.
Yeah, it's what we do.
Oh
It's what we do.
my god, this whole week has been just like a meme avalanche.
Oh, we're gonna talk about GameStop.
Avalanche.
Oh, definitely. How can we not talk about that?
Oh shit.
Craysin, what do you know? Do you know anything?
Have you been following?
So I mean, okay, so I know the bit that like you've told me, and I've read like a few things here and there of like, is it a short sale?
Mm-hmm.
So like a little bit, like I'm by no means an expert. I will never probably ever do anything like this, but like I think it's kind of funny.
It's very funny.
I think it's kind of cool, but it's also like it's also going to show you how quickly the billionaires don't want you to touch their money.
Oh yeah.
And we're seeing that
I mean, it
already
already
happen
did.
I mean,
today.
literally just like Robinhood immediately going, "No, you can't buy any more of this shit." It's like,
Dude, yeah. And so these elite billionaires, they're out there and they're like, holy like this man is like, these people are taking our money. We got to stop them from our money. Like, and you're just like, dude, like,
it's the free market.
like, I'm pretty sure you've been doing this to us for years. So like,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like,
sure
don't-
you've got billions of dollars.
Like,
So
You guys have enough money to give like everybody in the United States like $1 million. Like literally.
It's
And you just get like, and I know a lot of people have made a lot of money. I get that. Like that's they're indeed, if I was a rich elite billionaire, I'd probably be flipping my shit too about it, But
fair enough.
it's all over money, dude. It's all over greed,
Oh, yeah.
It's
yep.
Well, it's interesting because apparently I learned this just from all of the shenanigans is that Robinhood trades through Citadel, which is one of the biggest investors and bailed out Melvin Capital. And that's assumed that's why Robinhood was one of the few to put halts on GameStop, AMC, all that kind of stuff because they literally have a vested interest in this not happening.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's so crazy to me. I'm so mad at myself. On Monday, I was like, I read a Reddit thread about all of this stuff starting to go down. And I literally went to my Robinhood app and I put in a watch list GameStop and AMC. And I labeled that watch list watch for big bucks. And I didn't buy any stock. And I'm
damn.
So I bought a whole bunch Wednesday morning, but I have like 0.06 in GameStop and then a bunch scattered across different meme stocks. But but it's really funny to watch.
Really quick recap for people who don't know what's happening. Basically, this week when this podcast is being filmed, a bunch of Reddit users decided to join their forces and fuck over Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like in layman's terms, they bought a whole lot of GameStop stock, which the Wall Street was betting their money on going down. So instead it went up by an insane amount, and then
Because
a lot
of
of people who
Reddit
were holding
users
GameStop stock are now fucking rich.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing that happened. Right
crazy.
now, did you hear, by the way, that Robinhood is automatically selling people's stocks?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like that's complete bullshit. And they're opening themselves up to so many lawsuits.
There's some big lawsuits that are coming Robinhood's way, but yeah, there are screenshots. These guys on the Wall Street Bets subreddit, they're like, I had 4,500 shares in GameStop. Robinhood sold them this morning at $118 a share because they said my account was too risky, and so they were gonna close it out. And it's like,
Yep.
There's some.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
So like, if you wanted any more of a blatant signal from the rich people of like, hey, we've been holding this system in our hands for the past multiple decades. You can't and if you require us to stop you from fucking around, we're gonna do it, and we're not gonna even try to hide it.
Yeah.
So they just went like, okay, pulling the stop lever now. the entire fucking economy is now deeply regulated, even though we were saying like literally 3 days ago that regulation is the killer of capitalism, and like this entire thing is just a circus. Is what it is.
I love all the memes that were like, oh well, just invest your $600. Wait, no, not like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. Oh
I mean,
my god.
Not to go deeply into the implications of what this means to the economy and everything, but like just seeing everybody being knocked on their ass by a bunch of Reddit users in the one subreddit
really satisfying.
was really funny and satisfying. And then now it's Thursday night as we record this.
Yeah.
So like
everything
right now everybody's
should go
like
crazy tomorrow. So
yeah, everything.
So the short contracts that Melvin Capital has are due tomorrow. So they have to buy back the stock tomorrow. So no matter what happens, they're going to start buying back stock, and the price is going to start going way up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you any financial advice.
Yeah.
I just like the stock.
Don't take any
just
financial
like
advice
the
from this
stock.
podcast.
Oh my god.
Please. because we're not financial advisors.
Yeah.
1, 2, we have ADHD. 3, we're literally I literally just started trading stocks 2 days ago. So like through him, yeah, because I don't like,
even
I'm
own
an international
stocks,
student, I
so,
can't do it.
Also, 4, by the time
Is
you're
that
listening
even-
to this
is that even legal?
podcast, it's probably too late. I don't know.
Is that even legal?
You
Should
gave
we
me
keep that
money.
in?
I
It might
bought.
be.
Yeah, it's not illegal. You gave
Yeah, I
me
just
money.
gave
I
him
bought
money.
stock, and
I just
then,
gave him money and he bought stock. It's not a like I was giving him money for his birthday. His birthday's in August, but I was giving him money for his birthday.
It's not illegal. Hold on. No, because people buy stock for their children all the time. Like, no, it's not a.
Mhm.
It's
Really?
not.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. It's
It's-
fine. But for legal purposes, I sent him money for a completely different thing and he bought stocks. That's it. So yeah, that's just like it's really interesting to watch because this is like, I know this podcast is not political or serious at all. It's just I just want to mention that we've been living through so many historical events lately. It's insane. Like, I don't want to live through history anymore. I'm so fed up. Like, I just want to lay down and watch anime or Pokemon. And
Or
that's it.
both.
Or both. Well, I mean, Pokemon is anime kind of. So
No, but
I guess just
I mean,
watch
to be
Pokemon.
fair, it is like it's a big check for a lot of those people who have a lot of money. And they're saying, "Oh shit," like
yep.
maybe we're not completely untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet
Yeah.
you, stuff comes to pass that makes them a little more untouchable because of this coming to light. But we're about to see how fast we're gonna re-regulate something like that
Oh, shit,
rather
it's
than
gonna get
spreading out
regulated.
money. Like, yeah, it's.
So
It's
I
crazy.
just googled it. It's not illegal,
Okay, good.
especially with the very small amount of money you gave me. So
Again, not financial advice. Don't
he gave
do
me
as we say. Do your own research.
$5. All right, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah. So, what Craysin just said is like the reason why I'm so kind of like. This is all really funny and it's really exciting to take part in, but
Mhm.
like the implication that this has of like consequences that may ensue afterwards is scary.
Oh, the
Like, I don't-
lawsuits
no,
coming out of this are gonna be crazy. I can't wait to hop on that class action. That's gonna be fun.
Let us update us on how that goes.
Yeah, we'll do. Can't wait.
I can't
hop
wait
on
to
get
that.
my $4 from Melvin Capital in Robinhood.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Give me that $4. I'm buying Crunchwrap Supreme with that.
Hell yeah!
Dude,
okay. I have not eaten fast food in a week. Well, like a work week.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
my brain is fried because I eat a lot of fast food because I'm always busy.
Oh my god, same.
I feel ya.
It's
I feel
very
that
weird.
Mhm.
We've like been trying to do it like once a week as like a cheat meal and just try to cook at home and stuff. And like, fuck, man, it's hard, dude. Sometimes I'm just like, man, I don't want leftover. I don't
Exactly.
want that.
I want a burger
Don't
from
sound-
McDonald's.
It doesn't sound good.
Ah.
Yeah. I
I want to
go
eat
friggin-
garbage.
I want some Bob's Burgers. It's Taco Burger Tuesday. Give me that. Like. So
yeah.
it's easier.
I'm sure it gets
Like,
easier as you
I don't know.
go.
It's gotten easier, but like I definitely feel better. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Eating it like once a week.
See,
Then
I cut
few
out
times
the
a week.
fast food and soda all at
Oof.
once. So I'm like,
So that's why
the
you've been so
caffeine
low
fog.
energy the past
I've
week.
been really low energy and I've been like headaches constantly.
You're
but-
having sugar withdrawals, is what that is.
Yeah. Well, and caffeine withdrawals, and
Yeah.
I've just been drinking.
honestly,
So
I
you
ton of
basically
water.
you
think I
decided.
was having that
hey-
last week
Yeah.
because I drank nothing but water last week and I didn't really have any sugar. I felt like shit.
That's literally.
I was
me right
really
now.
sad about it.
I'm like, God damn. I just want
Alex
to.
really decided for himself that he wants to not deal with one with withdrawal like at
We're
the
gonna
same
hit
time, but with two,
all these shit
I mean,
all at once.
and
Oh,
also
dude.
Yeah.
two of some of the like two of the some of the
shit! Oh shit!
oh my god those moves.
Kicking.
He's fighting.
I got arthritis in that knee and I kicked it.
I got it.
Why did you do
He's
that?
got arthritis in that. He doesn't give a
Actually, really
shit.
Why? Why did you do that?
Because if there's one thing I love in life, it's high kicking. And if
It's
I,
being a
if I
man-child.
can't high kick, what's it all been for? If I can't high kick, what's it all been for? Nothing.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, true. Doing high kicks is one of the most important things in life that you can do.
Damn
I'd
straight.
do a high kick, but I'd probably throw my
basically-
back right now, so we're not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
don't.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Please don't. This podcast is not about you guys like worsening your injuries. Okay, please don't do that.
Surprise! This is actually a action stunt podcast, and we're gonna go jump off some buildings. I got this big beanbag back here, and we're
Dude,
gonna go jump on it.
I mean that
Oh.
that would keep the brand of the podcast of Keeping It ADHD and hyperactive, but
If there's one thing
Don't.
I really want to do, have you guys seen that movie Big Fat Liar? I know you haven't, Scarfy.
Mhm.
Okay, at the end of the
Not in
movie,
a
they
long
do
I like
like
that
time,
you
though.
answered for me before I could.
Yeah. Well, so like at the end of the movie, right? There's this whole chase with Malcolm in the Middle and Paul Giamatti, right? And he jumps off. Malcolm in the Middle jumps off a rooftop into one of those giant stunt airbags for jumping off of roofs. And I want to jump on one of those so bad. I want to jump on one.
I'd be down
so
to try
bad.
that.
It'd be so cool.
The giant.
I'd be
pump
down for like a
things.
4 or 5 story building,
Yeah, exactly.
but nothing
you just
higher.
Jump. In the words
You
of
just
Philip,
jump.
in the words of Phil DeFranco, let's just jump.
Aim for the bushes.
There goes my hero. Watch
Oh
him
my
as he goes.
This is my 7th time of hearing this joke this week.
It's a great joke. It's a great
He's
joke.
not wrong.
I mean,
He's not wrong. Maybe one of the best.
There's a cat
true.
butt right in front of me.
Considering how
Hello, bunny.
garbage that movie is overall, like that.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
That movie is
whoa.
bad, dude.
The other guys?
It is objectively
Excuse
bad.
you, let's just put that in reverse real quick. Hello?
Okay.
Excuse me?
There are
Doesn't stand
3
for
good
slander.
scenes. There are 3 good scenes, all right? Aim for the bushes, desk pop, and the tuna fish fighting the lion. Those are the
I mean,
3
let's be
good
real. That's probably one of the most epic tales in
Back
history.
up real quick.
That's true.
Wait, what was that last one?
Okay, so there's this whole scene, right, where Mark Wahlberg is telling Will Ferrell that he's gonna fuck him up. All right, he's like, "Look, here's the deal.
Okay.
I'm a lion, and you're a tuna. Lions eat tuna." And then Will Ferrell goes on this whole spiel about how he is gonna gather the other tuna and figure out where the lion lives, and they're gonna build a breathing apparatus out of kelp. And they may not be able to go on land for a couple hours, but maybe 30 minutes, an hour, easy, no problem. And they're gonna go and they're gonna find them and they're gonna bring the lion into the ocean and they're gonna beat the shit out of it. It's the dumbest bit. It's so funny.
He's like, lions hate water. You lose that battle 9 times out of 10.
Okay, I feel like I don't need to watch the movie anymore. I've
No,
got
you
all the
really
value
do.
out of it.
At least that
from that
scene-
interaction.
That
I
scene
mean,
is so
I know a
good.
lot of people hate Mark Wahlberg, or not Mark Wahlberg, sorry. Will Ferrell, sorry. It blows my mind people hate Will Ferrell, so I try to block that off. You know,
Dude, I
hate,
don't get that.
you know,
That doesn't make sense to me. Will
some
Ferrell's
people
funny
really
as
don't
shit.
like him, and I'm like, hey, whoa, let's calm it down, you know?
The only thing I don't like Will Ferrell in was his time in The Office, and I think you were meant to not like him. So
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever watched
yeah.
till Will Ferrell. I watched until like Michael left.
it's literally the episode right after Michael leaves.
Amazing.
Actually, half of it
Great.
is while Michael's still there, even. So
Oh.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't notice him.
Bless.
Which is interesting. Because
Spoilers,
apparently
if
some
you
of the time
haven't
was
watched
dedicated to him.
The smash hit TV series The Office that aired its last season 5 years ago. 4 years? No.
I'm late to everything.
How
And
many?
also, I am Russian. I don't know anything.
You can't even watch that on, you'd have to get the NBC stuff, huh?
Yeah, they moved it off of Netflix recently.
Well,
A lot of the Office
8
fans
years
were
ago.
really unhappy about it.
The Office went off
Really?
the air, or well, started their last season. Yeah, No, it went off the air 8 years ago. In 2013.
2013.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been that long.
2013 was 8 years ago.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I graduated high school 8 years ago.
Me too.
What the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like it. Not one bit. Oh god, my finger's stuck inside my water bottle.
Rolex.
Ah, ow. We're good.
I was really nervous for a second. We would have to stop the episode for you to go to the ER.
No.
I was like, well, there goes his finger.
Nah, see, at the very
He's not
least,
getting that one back.
if I'm stuck, you can try the floss. You wrap floss around your finger and see if that wedges it out. You can put fucking petroleum jelly on your finger. You can grease it up like a pig and slip it right out. You're fine.
Like the guinea pig that Julian
Where the fuck
tattooed on
did he
stream
get
yesterday.
a bare rubber guinea pig? What?
I think it's he explained it on stream was that the rubber guinea pig is literally a guinea pig for the new tattoo artists to train on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get it. 'cause
probably
it's a
like
guinea
It
Human
literally
like
is from
skin?
like it's from a tattoo store. Like for like the beginner tattoo artists, it's literally one of the props. Like you can buy a body part, like a silicone like foot or whatever, or you can it literally he said in the description it said, let this guy be your guinea pig for your tattoo art or whatever.
I get
it's
the joke
literally
now.
just a rubber guinea pig.
Yeah.
Picking up what's being put down.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
It's a
guinea pig, baby.
A guinea pig.
Oh, guinea pig.
Motherfucking guinea pig.
Anyway,
Oh my god,
I just like that word. It's really fun to say.
Alex, you want
Guinea.
to talk about how you wear the
Pig.
watch that is not working?
All right, well, I'm not wearing it right now, but I'll put it on. Hold on. God,
You
Way
were
to
you
call
were
him- way
wearing
to
it
call him
right before
out.
we started recording. Why did you take it off?
because I wanted to take it off. Look, this watch says, "Where's your iPhone?" I don't have it. I don't have an iPhone. But
Yeah,
the-
Alex bought
All right.
an Apple Watch SE
Here's-
on sale.
Here's the deal. All right, so we drove like a half hour to go to the nice Best Buy in like the rich suburb, right? Because Hannah
I
wanted
don't
to get
blame
an
you.
iPad. She wanted to get an iPad, and
Oh.
they actually have like an Apple section there, whereas the one
Oh,
right
that's
up the
good.
street from me that is just not great. And so we went to the fancy Best Buy, and inside they have like all the fancy stuff, and then they have the open box display case because they have tons of open boxes because people return them all the time over there. And
Mm.
in that they had this Apple Watch, but it didn't have a box. It was in a plastic bag. That's it. And this is a 44 mil Apple Watch SE. All right. And so
What is that? What does that
Wait,
mean?
why was it in the plastic bag?
because it didn't have a box, they returned it,
Oh.
but they didn't have a box for it, so they just put it in a
Oh.
plastic bag.
Okay.
And they were selling it for $10 off of like brand new price. And so Hannah she gets her iPad. She got a blue iPad Air. It looks really cool. And then she wants to get an open box Apple Pencil because they have one, and it's like, why pay full price? Fuck it. And while he has the door open, I'm like, hey, this might be a dumb question, but that Apple Watch doesn't have a box. What can you do? Can we lower that price? And he looks at me, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to get no, you're an idiot. Fuck off, right? But he just looks at me, he's like, let me talk to my manager. So he walks away. And it's like 5 minutes. And I'm like, God, if he comes back and he says like 260, I'll be like, well, I'll consider it, right? Because that's like a solid deal. It's normally like 310 brand new. They were selling it for 300.
That box has got to be worth like $90, right?
Well,
Like,
so he comes back and he goes, we'll sell it to you for 240. I'm like, done. I have no iPhone right now to use this with, but $240 for a 44 mil Apple Watch SE, done. Easy.
easy clap.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good
So I was
deal.
like, yeah, all right, just buy it. So
This is probably the first time I've heard anybody haggle for a price of an Apple product.
yeah, well, so that taught me
It
that
can be done.
anything open box at Best Buy is up for negotiation if you ask. If there's something wrong with the box, then you can ask for a lower price, and they'll.
I mean, that makes sense.
And if you're there
Dang.
10 minutes before close, then on a Sunday night, they'll be like, "Yeah, okay, fine, just leave."
All right,
Hey, dude, you probably could have gotten another 40 off.
I know, I probably could have. I didn't want to push it. I was like, yeah.
Push it. Boom, boom, boom,
I know.
boom, 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 boom. You know? Just gotta push it real good.
That's true. You're right. I should have, but it's okay though. But yeah, so it's just
I'm
fun.
just sitting here not getting any of the reference humor at all.
But that's a song by Salt and Pepper called "Push It."
It's the YouTube podcast.
Oh,
not
I'm sorry.
Me.
This was in the
Fresh
90s.
Rubber.
Fresh rubber.
Fresh.
No, I'm
Rubber.
okay with it. Like I
Fresh rubber.
I learned about myself.
Fresh
What the fuck is happening?
rubber.
Fresh rubber.
Fresh rubber.
Fresh rubber.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Fresh rubber.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Head out of your ass.
Duh.
I quit. I fucking quit.
Oh god. But yeah, so
Yeah,
my mom is sending me her old iPhone 7 that's
Fresh.
busted. And I'm gonna fix it. And then I'm gonna be able to use the Apple Watch. Because there's something you can do.
Damn.
You can sync up, there's an app you can get that syncs up your heart rate, like your active heart rate monitoring, with your stream. So you can actually have it as a browser
yeah.
source.
Julian used to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Used to? Well, I mean, yeah, he used that for Phasmophobia streams.
Gotcha. Yeah, Fish sent me a
Oh.
tutorial on how to do it. And I'm like, I'm going to do that. So, it'll be
Do
fun.
it.
Yeah, you should.
Do
Because I'm
it.
easily flapped, and my heart rate will shoot up all the time.
You're easily flapped.
Yeah,
Flap.
very flappable. This is not a weird thing. This is a thing people say.
Fresh.
You can be very flappable. It means you're like
Rubber.
very flighty. You're like, oh! That's
Okay.
stupid things.
As a perspective from an outsider whose first language is not English, that sounds weird.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Just the word flap itself is just a weird word in
It is
general.
a weird word. It is a very
Yeah.
weird
Flappy
word.
Bird.
Flappy
Who remembers
Bird.
that game?
Oh
Oh
Flappy
my
Bird.
god,
Bird.
Flappy Bird. I think I've had that
Flappy
game on my
Bird.
phone for like 2 years after it got removed from the store.
Okay, but the question is, have you
I have an
played
old
Flappy
tablet.
Bert?
Hmm.
It's
That doesn't sound as
It's-
appealing.
Sesame Street made a Flappy Bird knockoff in the height of Flappy Bird fame, and it was called Flappy Bert, and it was Bert from Bert and Ernie, and every time you go through a pipe, he goes ah, and then when you die, he goes Ernie.
I didn't expect that noise to come out of your mouth.
Oh my god. I'm looking
That
for
took
this
me off
right
guard.
now.
It's actually
Wait a
wonderful.
second.
It's so good.
that took me completely off guard.
Look, hold on. I'll pull it up so you guys can hear the noise. Because it's...
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm gonna
Dude, there
finish the
is-
thought that I had.
Finish your thought.
I was just talking about the fact that I've realized that, like talking about the like reference humor, and me not understanding some stuff, is that watching this podcast, I noticed that I interrupt a lot, so I don't like that
Not
about
really.
me.
I haven't noticed
Well,
that.
sometimes, well, maybe like I'm critical of myself too much. I don't know.
Yes.
We're all our own worst critics. you
That's
know?
the
I
damn
think
truth.
you're all right.
Okay, hold on.
Am I alright?
Yes.
Ernie.
That's if you fail. Hold on.
Ernie.
Let me get one good one.
Wait, are you actually playing the game?
Yeah.
You have it? What?
Ernie.
If you just search Flappy Bert, it's
Burt.
B-E-R-T, yeah.
I had the
BERT?
original Flappy Bird for like 2 years after it got removed. I don't need another one.
But okay,
my
but
phone.
my recreation of the laugh was pretty accurate though, wasn't it?
It was really accurate, and that's also the noise that got me off guard. So
I can't.
that really
I
amplifies
can't
the
find
effect.
Flappy Burt. I don't think he.
So if you Google it, the
I
first
found
result
Bird
should be
420.
It might be an Android only.
no, it's a web browser. Hold on.
Oh, it's a web.
Oh, it's a browser game.
Hold on. It's
I was looking.
there you go. I sent it. It's in
Oh.
the chat.
I was gonna say something and I forgot completely. Welcome to the podcast, where we just completely lose our trains of thought every time. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm
Oh my
done.
god, I can't even.
Oh.
Ernie.
Now this podcast just turned into Craysin and Ralph's playing the browser
Oh
game.
shit.
It's so much
I gotta
fun.
I mean, it is, but
It's
the people
so
who are
hard
listening to
with
this
the-
can't see anything. They can only hear you imitating the noise.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm done. It's so hard to go through everything with the bird and bird.
Oh
on
yeah,
it,
he's
you
so
know?
big.
Like,
He's huge. It's
is
really
he,
hard.
like-
I think my best
But he
score was
goes,
maybe like 17.
I remember when.
I appreciate you showing me that.
That's
Yeah.
how long ago.
Mhm.
That's how long ago this was. Is that what I remember the time when the game was popular when it came out.
Mhm.
It was like we used to have competitions in my high school on who would get the highest score
I dig it. See, my high school we did
in
Temple Run.
Ukraine.
We did Temple Run. That was our thing in high school.
Yeah, Temple
Good
Run
old
was the
Temple
other
Run.
one
I
too.
love Temple Run.
There was
Good old
Temple Run.
Temple
There
Run.
was Flappy Bird, and then which one was there was another one. There was like it wasn't a rhythm game. It was more like an endless runner, but with a ball, like a bunch of crystals. I don't know if
I don't
it's
know.
maybe it was like regional to Ukraine or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But
I do not know.
that just like speaks. That's just a testament of how long ago that game
Yeah.
was.
Absolutely.
Can we just talk about for a second how
Uh-huh.
it got removed within 2 months from the App Store because the developer was getting like harassment
like,
over
death
it?
threats and stuff because it was so hard?
No, but also people were so mad at the game that they were actually like it was actually like hurting people. That was the reason why it
imagine.
got removed. It was
know there
so
was-
infuriating that it got removed from the App Store.
There was a point after they removed it from the App Store that people were paying like stupid prices for a tablet or for a phone that had Flappy Bird on it, so people could fucking play.
I
it.
could have
Yeah.
sold mine. Why did
Oh, yeah,
nobody
I-
ever
I
tell
honestly,
me?
I still have like a little Google tablet. I'm pretty sure that still has Flappy Bird on it.
Dude, you
Like-
gotta sell that.
No, it's
I
back
don't,
on
I
the
don't
App
know
Store
if
now.
that's still like a. Is
I
it?
think so. Let me look.
There's one called like. What was it? It's called
Dude, I am
Flappy
so
Bird,
stupid.
the
Flappy
Flappy Adventure.
The same thing about the stock
Oh, yeah.
investments this week as well, and the same thing with the phone. I've been.
But there's also.
Do you want to
Flappy
know
Doge.
the lengths that I went through to keep that game on my app, or like on my phone? I changed 4 phones while reinstalling that game from my old phone to the new phone every single time.
I have
That's commitment.
this. Oh wow! I just opened Flappy Bird and it says this app was built for an older version of Android and may not work properly.
Wow. I mean, it was 8 years ago.
No, Flappy Bird was like, my God, it was, wasn't it?
We just talked about how 2013 was 8 years ago, and now
Oh,
you guys
dang,
are
I'm
just playing
playing-
Flappy Bird.
Yep.
I'm playing Flappy Doge.
Wait,
Look,
you
I don't
actually
know if
have
you can
Flappy
see it,
Bird on
look.
your phone?
Yeah,
Look, Flappy Doge.
you can't see because of
Whoa! What is happening to the screen colors?
my.
there?
Mine. It's because of my
Look at
screen
that.
protector.
Oh, I
But
died.
Oh, screen protector. Yeah, makes sense.
dude, I love Flappy Doge. That sounds tight. But yeah, this is OG Flappy Bird right here.
Dude, you
That
should sell
is
your
OG
phone
Flappy
for like
Bird.
$5,000.
It's really hard
Damn,
to play.
I don't
this
even know if
reverse
that
through my.
tablet turns on anymore. To be
I
honest,
mean, no
with you.
shit, Sherlock. Anything is hard to play in reverse.
I'm doing pretty good here. I got like 2 tunnels down. That's bam, dude. The A in my book, you
Hell
know.
yeah!
That's like
A
4
plus.
normal ones.
Hell yeah! I'm taking off my socks and my feet are cold now.
Hmm.
Great. Thank you for the update.
You're welcome.
Ooh, wait. Actually, speaking of schools and like years, I just remembered that I'm graduating in 5 months again.
Ah, adulting. It's happening.
So- Yeah, adulting is coming, and like that was also a topic of discussion on one of the previous episodes,
it was the last episode.
and I think on the episode when you were here, Craysin, too. I don't necessarily remember if we
it's
talked
been a
about
long
school.
time. I've slept since.
Yeah,
then,
it was
so I
like
don't remember.
October.
Yeah.
I've slept since then, so I don't.
Well, I mean, no, it was
Total mood.
September
Mhm.
because the first episode came out in August, and the third episode was 2 weeks after that, so it was September. But
Hold on.
in any case, is that
Math checks out.
graduating in 5 months? I just now am realizing that I'm kind of documenting my journey of my last year in college through this podcast,
Hell
which
yeah.
is really kind of exciting.
That is exciting.
It's really
gonna be-
awesome, dude.
On the internet for
On the
so long.
internet.
The internet is
For
going to
everyone
exist.
to see.
It might all end tomorrow. Who knows? With the rich people being robbed, they might just axe the whole internet. Imagine they just cut the whole internet connection, like
That'd
to
be wild.
everybody.
That would be.
It would
I
be
mean-
some really unhappy people.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
I
you
mean-
what.
Considering that the internet companies are all in the pockets of rich people, it probably
Scarfy,
It's
don't
not
play
too far
cup
from
pong with
reality.
me right now. Keep your eyes up on the prize.
what? I'm not playing anything.
Oh, I thought you were checking your phone because I just sent a
No, I'm
message to
well.
our
I
group
did check
chat.
my watch because I got a notification from you.
Yeah.
Because you are sending me a notification to play cup pong, and then you
sending
scolded me for
any of you
for
guys.
looking at it.
Any of you guys can play cup pong.
I'm not looking at anything.
Said Craysin, looking down at his phone.
Oh, bless. It's like high school. Like looking down.
Yep.
and like,
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not doing anything, Professor. I'm just sitting here. You know. It's like, have we talked about that? Have we talked about the professors who are demanding, for the Zoom cameras to be on
no.
during Wait, Crayson,
I
are you
get
still
it.
studying anything, or like have you what's
Well,
your
If I get my shit together, hopefully I'll start some classes next week.
mm.
I'm like 4 classes
Wait,
done
really?
with my
Next week?
associates in history. Yeah, well, to be fair, like the other term stuff started last week, so these are
Oh.
like late start classes. Because I may or may not just lose track of time, and then before I know it, everything's like due, and I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, welcome to ADHD.
I was thinking about this like a month ago.
That's a whole mood.
That's the whole mood. Yeah. That's just ADHD
Yeah.
in a nutshell.
I can get into a couple classes. I just need 4 more to graduate with associates in history and then the liberal arts degree because it counts as like a double major type deal. So
Hell
That's
yeah.
amazing.
that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That's
Got some
really nice.
education.
Are you taking the classes or do you know if you're going to be taking classes remotely or?
Oh, if I can, yeah, hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's no point in going anywhere right now.
Well, our
Oh,
our
yeah.
governor just like gave the schools the go ahead to like start going back in person on like February 8th.
Oh, the California governor too. I don't know what they're doing. It's honestly I don't understand the move, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I think our university issued I noticed that they're going to be returning to in-person instruction next fall.
Well,
So, like-
I'm assuming it's like part of the president's 100 days of his plan, right? To get like things going.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Like the vaccines and stuff too, but like that's because I know that's like a big reason why we're opening back up here.
Yeah. Like reopening safely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's just I'm just interested to see what safely means in their terms.
As far as I know, it's like a staggered go back, like in terms of where we're at. Like it would be like K through 3 or K through 2 who go back first, and then it's like 2 through 4, and then 5 through 7, and so on and so forth. But I don't know, like, are a lot of these people going to get like vaccinations?
That's the
Is
question.
what I'm curious about, because like my wife hasn't gotten a vaccination yet. You know, you want her to be on the front line of everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I have my concerns. Like, I still don't like think we should just be hanging out with each other all willy nilly. Like,
Yeah.
I get it, but like
it's definitely too early still.
we're just literally in the stages of getting the vaccine out. Like, we got to get this good. I can't even talk. Get good and gone. Just
Yeah.
get it out of here. You know.
It literally just needs to be a point of where it's like, all right, everybody just line up and we're just gonna speed run, pop all those needles in your
Yeah.
arm, Everybody sit down for a half hour, and then you're
Just
good to go.
Yeah, the whole country just sit down.
Just for a half hour.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
hopefully
wild.
hopefully things are back to normal soon.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Fauci said something about like if things continue the way they're going, we should be back to normal at the end of the summer, or on our way back to normal at the end of the summer.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be
You
nice.
know, I got lucky and I did a volunteer thing for the Metro Health Department. And so at the end I was doing like parking lot shift for the elderly to
Mhm.
get vaccinated, and at the end of my shift my friend was like, "Come inside." I'm like, "Okay." So I go inside and she's like, "Sit down." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Fill out this form." I'm like, "Okay." And then I'm like, "Oh, cool." So
Nice.
I have part 1 and I get part 2 on Sunday, but
Nice.
like I'm an anomaly, and the only reason I have it is because they had extra at the end of the day. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But like, I'm not dead. My cell reception's been great though. The 5G through the roof.
Through the roof, dude.
Bless.
Yeah.
No, but
You already made that joke once, but I don't remember.
I'll
Those
never get
good
tired of that
speeds
joke.
now,
I
dude.
tell it to everybody. But you know the weird thing is,
It
I was
is a good
talking.
joke.
I was talking to the nurse who gave me the shot, and I was like, "So how many 5G jokes have you gotten? Like giving me shots out?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like the whole bit where like this is chip with 5G, you know, whole conspiracy, and she's like, "I don't follow that kind of stuff," and I'm like, I'm impressed that you've avoided it. That's all. I'm just
You're-
like, wow.
You're a better
Bless that
person for
nurse.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly. Like that is some negativity you do not need in your life. But I am impressed.
They've done well of protecting themselves from negative stuff,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
But also another thing is that I feel like they just don't have time with how overwhelmed everything is just so sad.
Yeah.
I just really hope that Biden sticks to his plan and does what he said he would do. I mean, he did
I
some
do.
of the stuff already, so
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what the next steps are going to be.
Them checks.
Could be very interested to
Give me that
see. Yeah.
student loan forgiveness. Those are the two I'm important.
Dude, if they did fucking student loan forgiveness, that would be huge.
Right? Dude, my entire lifestyle would change. It would be,
Yep.
It would be huge.
awesome. I
You
could live my life once again like a normal human.
Like a normal human being.
Exactly. It would be great.
Yeah.
I don't even know whose voice I was doing
I
there.
don't know. I liked it though.
It's just I made something up.
good.
But what I was saying is like there was Mr. Beast video that he put up on TikTok where he was like, if I gave you $1 million and had give you 30 minutes to spend it, what would you do? And literally the thing that I commented was, I would give it to my friends to pay off their student loans because that's literally the only thing holding them back.
I mean, it's true. It's
And that's
so many people are just like shackled by debt they took out when they were not even 18 years old
Yep.
for something they had no grasp on. And and you're told, you know what, you're gonna get a great job because you have this degree. Some people were lucky, some people got really good jobs. Other people not so lucky, and they're gonna be held down by this ball and chain for the rest of their lives unless someone does something about the wildly predatory student, like college in general structure. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
meanwhile, all this is happening at the university I went to. The last reported salary of the president of my university was like $8 million. And it's like,
A
you
year?
don't need that money. All he does is talk.
Oh yeah.
All he does
yeah.
is talk and landscape. That's it. He's done nothing
I
to
mean,
improve the
I
ground.
mean, you look at like some of these contracts
Speaking
for
of
like
landscaping,
for
the
colleges,
press
dude.
conferences and landscaping.
That's true.
The last place of Trump's press
The
conference.
That
Next
was
to a
funny.
dildo shop.
That's pretty good.
Sorry, that
shit.
reminded
Sorry.
me about that.
what were you saying, Craig?
oh, it's just like division like big sports colleges, dude. You look at the
yeah.
amount like the salary that those coaches get.
Oh, it's crazy.
You know, you get like Oklahoma or like those guys like 25 national championship titles, and their head coach for the football team makes like $7 million a year,
Yeah.
$10 million a year, and you're like, holy shit!
It's crazy.
Like he coaches football.
I could understand it for like big professional NFL teams, right? But like college football, like come on.
Honestly, dude, I get, dude, I get like being a freaking top tier athlete and being able to be like worth that much. But I mean, dude, when you go into like basketball per se, dude, and some of these guys are getting like $200 million contracts, you're like, what the fuck?
I always
like,
wonder, it's like, where is this money coming from? Because I
Yeah,
feel like these
yeah,
sporting events
right?
aren't that big. But I'm also kind of removed from it
Like-
because I only go and see hockey, and I only go when I get free tickets from my friends. So
I have no idea, but just the fact that somebody could be worth that much money is insane.
yeah, it blows.
It's
my mind.
crazy.
It's
It's-
one of very few good things that this pandemic has created in this is it definitely inspired, if not forced, some change, both in like the field of entertainment and education,
Mhm.
where the education field, without getting the funding and now with the lower income, have like we're literally forced to reform the way they function. So hopefully that promotes some kind of good change in that field a little bit, because
Fingers
people were
crossed, yeah.
forced to adapt their formats and stuff and everything to like
Mhm.
remote study and stuff. And it also really de-bloated the entertainment industry, specifically sports, because a lot of the profits and like a lot of the margin of profits that they were making was from live in-person events, selling out tickets for insane prices. Since people were not able to
Yeah.
gather like that anymore, they don't have that they probably still have a lot of money, but they definitely don't have the kind of money that they had a year ago.
Yeah,
So
I mean that's true.
now we will see something a little bit more reasonable in that regard.
The thing is, once things
It
start going
definitely
back to
will
normal,
rebloat
think about
itself soon.
how much more money they're gonna make, because everybody's gonna be like, "We're going. I've been in my house for a year. Let's go." You know what I mean?
We're gonna see another like, how do I say, like inflation go up a bit. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
every day, like another cola, basically. You know, things are just gonna go up regardless because of this.
Yeah.
Because people haven't been outside in a year, haven't been able to go do this. I mean,
They're just gonna
in
throw
my
money
state,
at
you
it.
know, like oh yeah, dude. Like people are gonna, hands down, they're gonna make double, triple the profits they would have made 2 years ago.
Mhm.
I mean, like honestly, if you want to travel, the time would be now.
Yeah, right.
Because everything is still stupid cheap, and you can get cheap flights still.
There's a
Yeah,
part
but
of
I
me that's
guarantee
like,
you
once
things-
I know my vaccine's like fully set in, I'm like, do I go anywhere? And I'm like, no.
I would say no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going
because
to.
Well, 'cause
for the reason
you don't have to
for-
quarantine, right?
No, for a real.
After you have the
for
vaccination?
you shouldn't go anywhere for a real simple reason. Even though you're vaccinated,
Oh, you can still carry it. Yeah,
the
no.
virus.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So don't.
I mean,
Even
like-
if you get vaccinated, still wear the mask, still
Oh,
social
yeah.
distance, because you can still carry the virus to the people who are not vaccinated.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, please don't start traveling or going anywhere, and don't be the stupid influencers on Instagram posting pictures in like giant groups and be like, we all tested negative, and then they
Oh,
come
hang
back and
on.
they're like, we all tested positive now. Like, what the fuck did you expect?
We all tested negative. We went to a private island, just 10 dudes hanging out, 6 feet apart.
5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Do you ever think about how that Vine
Craysin got that
was,
reference a little too
was-
late.
it predicted the future? It predicted
Oh,
the future.
dude. What,
Five-
The Simpsons?
5 feet apart. Well, oh, The Simpsons, yes. But that Vine specifically predicted the future. 2 dudes chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet
6 feet
apart.
apart because they got COVID.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. Shit.
The time traveler Vine. Imagine somebody time travels back to 2013 when Vine was blowing up, and make a Vine about. Imagine in 2020 there's gonna be a giant pandemic, and then we go back to 2020 and it's like Simpsons. That guy predicted the future.
I feel like now we need to go and reevaluate all the Vines. Just all of them. Every last
Yeah,
one.
some of them were talking about
And The
future.
Simpsons.
And The Simpsons. Always The Simpsons.
I feel like The Simpsons has had like a stupid amount of like predictions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's like
Stupid.
whatever Tom Hanks had to do with the inauguration, and then it was like a reference to the Simpsons movie where it's like, the U.S. government's lost all credibility, so they're borrowing some of mine. It's like, yep, that's about right.
Oh my god, that was stupid accurate.
I love.
You just can't even be mad at stuff like that. You're like, it almost makes you wonder, like
Does Matt Groening have a time
Matt
machine?
Matt Groening, yeah, dude. Like,
He knows.
let's be real. Like, let's
He has
think
a time
about this,
machine.
dude.
Oh.
He's probably predicted like we're probably at like what double, triple digit numbers right now of his ridiculous
Honestly,
predictions over the
probably.
last like 30 years that the Simpsons have been going.
Now the question is, in 100 or 1,000 years, even, are we gonna have New York and suicide booths
Oh,
and
Futurama.
robots and nibblers and all sorts of?
Damn,
God,
dude, you might
I'm
be onto
scared.
something here.
But also, like, if
Imagine, dude,
CIA
we could be
needs
a
to
head
raid,
in a jar.
oh my god,
We could be sitting next.
Head in a jar, right next to Richard Nixon. All right.
can we stop doom fantasizing about the end of the earth?
Have we
Please.
done that a
It's
lot
too late.
today?
I've already jumped off
Yeah,
the diving
we're
board.
gone. We're in the deep end.
Yeah.
Sploosh. I mean,
If
yep.
anybody, if CIA needs to raid anyone's home for alien technology, it's Mac. What's his name?
Matt Groening.
Matt Groening.
Yeah.
But he definitely has a time traveling machine in his house,
That's true. He do. I know it. I saw it.
and then he made Simpsons out of it, out of the time machine. The Simpsons are the time machine. Alex, what the fuck? And on that note,
Dude,
we're gonna end
I
this
saw.
podcast.
I saw the time machine, and I said I saw a time machine, and now I've been assassinated.
He's been
Oh.
assassinated. It makes sense.
You could have
Oh
said that.
no.
I
You don't have
said.
to be
I
all dead
Honestly,
saw
like
it.
that.
I
You
said.
think about
You
conspiracies.
don't have to be all dead like that. Could
I
have
s-
just at
I
least told
said.
us
I
something.
said. He does have a time machine. I saw it, and then I went. "Bleh."
That he died because he's been
Roll back.
assassinated from
Yeah,
the
because
future.
somebody used the time machine to assassinate you before you
Exactly.
made ripples in
I
time.
honestly-
etc., etc.
I'd be curious if the government releases any more of this like nonchalant UFO stuff this year.
Yes. I want more of that.
I'm sorry, nobody. I feel like nobody like talked about that this year. Like
Yeah.
amidst everything,
I
like
mean,
the
they
government
did.
was like,
There was a lot.
But
Of
on
I mean,
TikTok.
but I mean, dude, like fucking, they're like, yo, we can't like confirm or deny, but we can kind of confirm, you know, there's shit out there.
Yeah.
You know, and people are like, oh, that's cool. Like, yeah.
Well, like,
You know,
Amazing. Let's
didn't-
move on. We have
didn't
more
one,
pressing
like-
matters to solve.
Didn't one like Palestinian leader like say that there's like a space federation that contacted Earth and only him and Trump knew about it or something like that? Did you guys hear about that? Hold on.
The
No.
fuck?
Hold on. Space Federation.
But also, I think the reason
Would that
why
surprise
people-
me? Absolutely not. Kind of, but that's. I mean, but let's be real, the fucking Space Federation.
Oh,
Dude?
his former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrials exist and Trump knows about it. A galactic federation has been waiting for humans to reach a stage where we will understand what space and spaceships are.
It's surprising to me that if Trump knew about it, he didn't blabber about it all over the media.
Yeah. Well, apparently,
I wouldn't
the
put it
space-
Too
past
busy
him at
blabbing
all.
about other shit.
Apparently, the little green spaceman said, "Don't publish that they're here. Humanity's not ready."
Well, I mean,
according to
true.
the former head of Israel's
mean,
defense ministry's
To be
space-
fair, like if they were like, "Yo, aliens are here," people would be like, "All right, time to freak."
yeah, they literally be like,
there
"My
people-
neighbor's an alien. I'm gonna shoot him." Joe Biden
The thing
made
is-
Play-Doh.
Then,
think-
yeah, dude, it would get weird
get
real
really weird.
quickly.
I think the reason why people didn't kind of talk about it or freak out about it is because, well, it is public information, and also, like, there is not much incentive or like reason to freak out about something that you can do nothing about. Like, okay,
No,
there's
I feel
aliens,
that.
alien civilizations out there. There's a space federation. What am I, a student in a university in the United States, who barely can keep his own life together, is gonna do about it? What am I gonna do about
I
it?
mean,
Nothing.
you
Dude,
say that,
maybe-
but
I
you
can
can't
just
say
maybe
say,
it's your
okay,
destiny.
and then whenever they come to destroy us, I'm gonna be ready, I guess.
Dude, if I get the chance, dude, I'm gonna become like the next Picard.
hell yeah,
The space.
hell yeah.
The
This is
final
what this is what the
frontier.
Mass Effect games were preparing us for.
What, to have sex with a bunch of aliens?
I mean that too, I guess. But
I mean, that
also-
is like all of the Mass Effect games. Changed my mind.
He's
That's
not
most
wrong.
of it.
He's not wrong.
Oh, bless. But the thing is like you say Scarfy, like, oh, people, what would people really freak out? Because what would they do about it? But don't forget what happened with War of the Worlds when that was being broadcast on the radio. People thought it was real. And
Ooh, dude, back in the
everybody freaked
30s,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Wait, War of the Worlds?
Oh, you don't know about that, do you?
Okay, so
No.
War of the Worlds is a radio. it's a book, but it's also a radio play.
It was like 1936 or something is when it was like broadcasted like on the radio.
Yeah, but everybody
Okay,
thought
I know you guys were older than me, but not like by that much.
Well, this
I'm 100 years
is
old.
like
You guys look
is
really
like-
good for 76 years old.
well, it's like this is stuff they teach us
Or
here.
eight-
Like this is like
whatever.
they don't teach us stuff to like get by in
They don't
adult
teach us
life, but they'll
important
teach us
shit.
about pop culture in like 1936 and about
Exactly.
how like people legit. So they were broadcasting basically the book over the radio, and they had sound effects and noises and sirens, and people really thought aliens were invading.
Yep.
And people were like, "Oh shit, the aliens are here! We gotta go!"
Yeah.
Like
Holy fuck.
it's
it's
and
wild.
people started panicking. Yeah,
It's super cool to read about. Scarfy, you should absolutely read about it.
I should definitely
it
read
is-
about it, but
'cause I think
also like
you'd
I
be really
completely
into it.
believe it as well.
Yeah.
Like considering the times and how the technology was back then, it would probably be really easy for people to believe
Mhm.
stuff like that because
yeah, because
nobody knew
there was
about
no
sound
no
effects
television.
or anything like that. They would be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I hear something coming over the radio. That means that something is it is definitely happening. That's making all this noise on the
Yeah.
other end,
Yeah.
which means that like definitely people would freak out. But in our age, I feel like if the aliens invaded Earth, I think the first thing that we would do is meme about it, and then we would realize that it's real.
That's true. We'd see like deep fried memes that's like me and the alien boys on our way to the kitchen to eat.
And it's
meat
literally
at
like a
4
city being
a.m.
destroyed by a space laser.
On my way to Jupiter with my boy Alien. Just like
It's like alien pull up. Get in, loser. We're going to Jupiter.
we're going to Jupiter.
Jupiter.
And it makes that sweet like Futurama as it like picks up.
Yeah.
Where do you think Futurama got its sound effects
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Sampled it
I
from
would
space.
honestly, I would just like to live another like 300 years just to see if that happens.
Honestly, that would be tight.
That's the only
Go
reason
find a
I would
cryogenics chamber.
want.
I really want to
Yeah.
see what's gonna happen in the next 200 years with like technology. But I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie, I
fucking
really
awesome.
wish we had like a bit longer of a lifespan to see like we're gonna see some cool shit. There's a chance to hit those triple digits in the age.
Yeah.
Dude, we
That's
could be
literally
fucking
the
like,
only reason why I want to live longer. Like
yeah.
no other thing in the world at all that I want is just I want to observe the history where it's gonna go.
I wonder
Like
if
if
we'll
I
hit,
had a
like,
button,
cryogenics.
if I could like fast forward like a couple centuries, I would do that.
That would be
I
legit.
just wanna-
Honestly,
I just want to see where it goes.
cryogenics would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be
Like freeze yourself at like
But
50,
exactly.
The fear
45
of that,
at like a good age.
Yeah.
the
Wake
fear
up
with
100
that
years
is like,
later, you're like, yo, what's going on, fam? How you doing?
is
All
anybody
right,
ever
still
gonna
no flying cars. I'll see you guys in another
thaw you out?
45.
It just, I mean,
Yeah, all right.
is anybody gonna call you out? What do you mean? Oh,
No,
thaw
not,
you
not
out.
call you, thaw you
Thaw
out.
you out.
Like the fear of that is that if anybody ever is gonna remember to like take you out of that chamber,
Well,
you're
so
gonna be a
in
popsicle.
Put me on a
Futurama,
timer,
they
baby.
have timers. So you set the timer, and when your time is up, it opens up and defrosts
boop.
you. So,
See, I
But
have too
I'd
much
be-
anxiety. I would be like, no, this is gonna malfunction. I'm not gonna do it.
I mean,
Like the
That's
timer is
fair.
gonna break or the chamber is gonna break, and I'm gonna get defrosted and then locked inside, and I'm just gonna.
Well, the power goes out.
Okay, feeding my anxieties. Thank you.
Bless.
And on that note,
oh,
I think we're when like overtime.
Who
uh,
cares? We're having
yeah,
fun talking
honestly,
about
yeah.
space.
We've been having
Aliens.
a great time over here. We need to have you on the podcast more often, Craysin.
Hey.
Honestly, yeah.
It's a
Thank
really
you
great time.
for having me.
Maybe
I
you're gonna
always
be
have a
like
good time
our
with you guys.
intermittent guest, like every once
Do
in a
you,
while.
do you let me know?
Maybe.
I'm always
Hell
down.
yeah.
Always.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
we got to do our Inspirabots. We
Yeah,
can't
let's
just
do
end.
the Inspirabot stuff.
All right. So, here, Craysin, I don't know if you remember the link. Got you.
Ha! Beat you
Fuck.
to it.
All right, I forgot about this.
This is gonna be interesting.
What the fuck? I found a good one. Okay.
Me too. Okay,
It's
go for it.
It's a black and white picture
Mhm.
of a man in a tuxedo and presumably his new wife. She's in a white dress and she's holding a bouquet of flowers and their faces are
Mhm.
very close to each other. And it's black and white and they're in a meadow. And the caption says, "Great regional district managers slaughter what law-abiding regional district managers ignore." So.
That sounds like something Dwight Schrute would say.
It really does, though.
Well, mine has a guy riding a horse on like I was assuming the edge of the ocean or something. There's some green grass, some ocean pebble, and it says, "Ensure that your hero is unethical."
Oh, all right. Chaotic evil.
It's like-
we dig.
It's like the opposite of not the opposite. It's
I
like
got another
exactly.
one.
It's the same thing as don't make your idols like into heroes, or don't make your heroes idols, or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
make sure they're unethical. Then your
God.
expectations are really low.
Oh, I should have clicked the next one.
I mean, you
Hit
can
us-
do
hit
it.
us
We can
with
do
it.
too.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's a kitten and like a little bit of grass, a little cute baby kitten, and
Mhm.
it says, "Save food, obey hose."
That's a great
wonderful.
one.
I like that one a lot.
I'm gonna put
So,
that in the memes
wait.
channel.
Yeah.
Don't go away from that page yet. I'll tell you what to do later.
The
But-
Inspire bot one.
Yeah, da, Russian suddenly.
Oh.
But my Inspire bot is like a statue of like a marble statue of an angel, like on a dark background. And it's just like really simple. It's like an angel like holding the hands out and like looking up into the sky or whatever. And the text next to it says, "All interesting men must sing and dance. Why not you?"
Yeah, why not?
Why are you not
Why
dancing
not?
and singing?
Oh my god.
And
I
on
love
that note,
seafood obey-hos. On that note, we'll talk to you guys on the next one. Enjoy that snort that I just made. That was
Yeah.
great. God
thank you
damn
for
it.
hanging out with us. Round of applause to Craysin. Craysin, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on what I can. Was that English? Hello.
No.
You can find me
Go
on
for it.
twitch.tv/Craysin. I'm there like
Twitch.tv/Craysin.
90% of the time.
Hell yeah.
Come on by. Come hang
Hell
out.
yeah. Go hang out with Craysin. His stream's been popping lately. Go say hey.
Nice. Yep.
Hell
A lot
yeah.
of Escape from Tarkov. Okay. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.